Good morning, students. Today we will read The Camel's Complaint, the poem which is in your The English Channel book. The poem is written by Charles A. Carroll. So, he was an American poet who wrote for children. Once he was a wealthy businessman. He is known to write in the style of Lewis Carroll, the author of the famous Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So students, I want all of you to pay attention to this word over here. Complaint. C-O-M-P-L-A-I-N-T. It is a noun. It means a statement that something is unsatisfactory or unacceptable. But we generally use the word complain, isn't it? Complain is a verb. It denotes an action done by someone. So students, look at the title over here. Camel's Complaint. K sound is repeated here in the two adjacent words. So this is an example of alliteration. C is there, but the sound is K sound. It is being repeated and K sound is consonant. So that is why it is an example of alliteration. So what is alliteration, students? Alliteration refers to the two adjacent words that begin with the same consonant sound. That is called alliteration. Here you can see Camel's Complaint. The C, as I have already told you, that the K sound is being repeated in these two adjacent words. So this is an example of alliteration. So there are 5 stanzas in the poem, and in each of the stanzas the poet describes that how the camel is complaining of the different things in the different stanzas. So let's read the first stanza. So canary birds, they feed on sugar and seed. Canary birds are the small yellow birds that are kept as a pet also. They are well known for singing. They are found in the Canary Island. So canary birds, they love to have feed. Feed on means to eat something as food. They love to eat sugar and seed. Parrots have crackers to crunch. Crackers means a flat, dry, baked biscuit. The parrots, they love to eat crackers, a flat, dry, baked biscuit. And that they love to crunch. Crunch means to crash with teeth, making a loud noise, to munch. Okay? So parrots love to eat crackers that have a munching sound. And as for the poodles, they tell me the noodles have chicken and cream for their lunch. So poodles, who are poodles? Poodles are the dogs with thick and curly hair. They love to eat noodles and chicken and cream as in their lunch. But there is never a question about my digestion. Who is my over here? The camel. Because the camel is complaining in this poem. So here the camel. My means camel. Okay. There is never a question about my digestion. Digestion here means my preference of food. About the camel's preference of food. Anything is okay for me. Anything can be given to the camel. And the camel is complaining about the food that usually people give to him to eat. Okay. So here the preferences of food. The camel is complaining about his preferences of food. The other animals here, the 3 other animals have been mentioned. First one is canary bird, second one is parrot, and the third one is a poodle. So these 3 have their preferences of food. Whatever they like to eat, that has been given to them, that has been served to them. But nobody cares for the camel's digestion. Nobody cares for the camel's food. Whatever he likes to eat, nobody cares for that. So the camel is here very annoyed and he is complaining. People think that they can give him anything and everything. Okay? Nobody cares to ask about his preference of food. So here the camel's plight, he is agony. the agony of his condition has been mentioned over here. Okay, his wretched condition has been mentioned over here. So let's read the second stanza. Cats, can sleep in a chair. Chickens can rest upon rails. Puppies are able to sleep in a stable, and oysters can nap in pails. But no one supposes a poor camel dozes. Any place is okay for me. So here in the second stanza we will see that the camel is complaining about the place, about the shelter. Cats, that they love to sleep in a chair. Chickens, they can rest upon means to take rest on. They can take rest upon the rails. Puppies are the babies of dogs. They can sleep in a stable. They love to sleep in a stable. And oysters, they can take a nap. Nap means short sleep. They can sleep in a pail. Pail here means bucket. They can sleep in a bucket. But no one supposes. Supposes here means to assume or taking for granted. So everyone takes it for granted. How a poor camel dozes. Any place is okay for me. Dozes here means take short rest or take a short nap. So nobody cares to know where a poor camel sleeps. People think that any place can be given to him for sleeping. Nobody cares to give him a particular place for sleeping. So the camel is complaining about the place where he can take rest, because there is no particular place for the poor camel to rest on. Okay? Now let's read the third stanza. Lambs are indoors out of the sun. Coops are built for hens. Kittens are treated to houses well heated, and pigs are protected by pens. But a camel is handy, wherever it's sandy, anywhere is okay for me. So here we will see that the camel is complaining about the shelter. Here at first he told about the lambs. Lambs, they love to remain in indoors because of to protect themselves of the scorching heat of the sun. So to protect themselves from the scorching rays of the sun, lambs, they love to stay indoors. Coops are built for hens. What are coops? Coops are the shelter for hens. So hens also has a special place where they can sleep, where they can stay, and the place is called coops. Kittens are treated to houses well heated. Kittens are also treated in the houses where it is warm inside, because kittens, they love to stay in indoors, and that is why well heated house are some of the places where they prefer to stay. Kittens are the small babies of cats. They are called kittens. And pigs are protected by pens. What is pen? Pen means shelter for pigs. Pigs, they love to stay in the pens. But a camel is handy. Handy here means convenient. Any place is convenient. Any place can go well with a camel. Wherever it is sandy, especially the place which is full of sand, only a shelter which is full of sand and which is full of discomfort is given to him. Nobody considers for his comfort. Nobody considers where he could be comfortable. For his convenient, no place is given to him, just like the other animals. So here the lamb situation is compared with the other animals. The lambs, the hens, the kittens, the pigs, they have a special place for as their shelter. But the camel does not have a special place where he can stay or he can enjoy his rest after a very laborious and hazardous day. Okay, so here the camel is complaining about the shelter.